Don't let the mask fool you. We performers have so many.
Transfer station for sure.
The mask fool you.
frozen? What the hell's going on here? Let's go do something. That's just so bright. that shit once. Stop moving. Much darker, much better. Also looks a little bit more realistic. There you go, let's go. I had to fuck with my settings. Now I just gotta find out where to go. Okay.
Stendarr, keep me safe. And my coins in my purse.
I can fit you. We even have a spare hammock. Let's go.
If you see a pawn shop, give a shout. I want to get a gift for Aurelia. Do these people know anything of honor?
Thank you for bringing the Echo near. We will need this At
Speaking of
last
relics,
you are here.
thieves stole
Welcome,
old
Proxy.
staff from
The one who knows perceived the exigencies of this conjuncture. Three glyphics hold. Hermaeus Mora cannot see Torvasad, but he can sense. Hermaeus Mora reached. Torvasad calls it. Torvasad is a clanless Dremora. Yes. It lies hidden in a vault in the Mythos, because you bear the mark of Hermaeus Mora. When you signed the contract agreeing, you had no need of such a gift during our last. Hermaeus Mora reached into every mind.
What the fuck?
You should be able to perceive the threads of fate here. Follow them, Proxy. We have been led to the ancient...
The Faith Walk. Old Rejad saw your coming in the tides. Hermora wished this one to greet you here. So it is that our fates cross paths. What is it you seek, Faith Walker? Old Rejad has seen no Remora, but that does not mean your quarry has not been here. There is change in the air, a change that began long ago. Old Rejad knows you should seek the blessing of the children ever mourned. Visit the nearby shrines of beloved Joan and Jod. Pay your respects. In days of old, we Khajiit would pray to the twins to bless our paths with moonlight and sugar. Perhaps it will be so again. The shrines are here in this courtyard. Old Rejad can tell. You have a long journey ahead of you, Faith Walker. You will need the blessings of the two moons. Return after you have paid your respects. You stand in the Temple of the Two Moons path. Long ago, Dune was a kingdom guided by moon priests and scholars. To this day, new mains come here to complete their journey with the moon hallowed and take up their sacred duties. They are followers of Molag. There was a time when Rejad would have driven them away from this place. Now, old Rejad knows it is for another to cleanse the temple. He would not be displeased if you punished a few today. This place is just a stop along your path, Faith Walker. What you ultimately seek is not here. But do not despair. Old Rejad thinks you had to come here, and his heart tells him your journey will take you to strange and distant places indeed.
Why is everything empty?
How about a coin or two?
Everything is fucking empty for some reason. What the fuck?
The moon spirits favor you, Faith Walker. Old Rejad sees your path clearly. Yes. Though the twins remain silent, their light shines upon the path. For those who know how to see it. Old Rejad understands now why the Tide Watcher told him to meet you here. You seek an unraveling fate, yes? This one now realizes That means examining an event from long ago. Hermora wishes you to see a memory trapped in the stone of this place. Yet, how could we do such a thing, old Rijad wonders? A thing blessed by the Tide Watcher himself. Old Rijad was never one to deal in relics of any origin. Still, if that is its purpose, then use your relic here. Let us see what it shows you, Fatewalker.
The first main has shown us a new path. This temple is to be raised. So commands Rita Ridata.
No! This shrine is under Boethra's protection. Let this serve as a warning. Why does Boethra want this temple to remain intact, sisters? Do not question the warrior of the East and West, my sisters. Now, back to Dokren.
Interesting. Old Rijad is an expert concerning those days. Strife consumed all of Elsewhere when the cult of Riddlethar spread like a storm across the sands. One could say Boethra died in that time. The Riddlethar kicked sand over old beliefs. Manikaji turned away from Boethra. The warrior of the East and West was abandoned. Only a Dokrin temple was her worship preserved, though the monks there fell too in time. The fate you follow was knitted there. Old Rijad sees it now. Hermora wished you to relive that old memory, so this one could tell you of Boethra. Your quarry's path leads to Dokrin. Now, so does yours. Rijad will mark the place on your map.
Torvasad was here. Follow the threads of fate, Proxy. I shall cast about for any other signs of his activity.
the end of that tale.
A Daedric shrine, overrun by goblins. Sometimes the threads of fate lead me into the most unpleasant sorts of places. Follow the trail, please. I have no wish to linger here. Let the threads of fate restore your strength.
For Stendar! This is not the end of our tale. A knight never heals!
Why would fate lead us to an abandoned shrine? There must be something here.
Protect us from harm.
Fascinating. That ancient book stirred up a memory. Use the Echenir to examine.
The Tribunal's ordinators honed our brethren. We need the skein of secrets to free them.
But the skein is lost. We must beseech the Lady of Whispers for help.
Then let us adjourn to the secret sanctuary. The circle we stand upon is the door. We need but a single drop of blood to open it.
Oh, I see. This ritual circle conceals a gate, activated by a...
Nothing. Fate seems to be fighting back. I wonder how much of that is because of you.
Torvald, talk to Fate, sis. Tell us what this is all about.
Fate's chosen? How presumptuous a title Hermaeus Mora has bestowed upon you. The Prince of Fate is using you, mortal. Long ago, he and his allies inflicted a terrible wrong on my prince. Now he hopes you can stop me from undoing that damage. How can a mere mortal understand the convolutions of Oblivion? Prince Ithelia, the Prince of Paths, mistress of the untraveled road, Fate Changer, the dark reflection, the last tomorrow, she who saw and wept. Moira, in his jealousy, erased her. Hermaeus Mora convinced other Daedric princes to conspire against Ithelia. He played upon their fears of the unknown. None of them understood the gift of choosing what is to be. They all turned against my prince. Revenge? No, that is for my prince to mete out. I am a scion of Ithelia, and my ancient purpose is to restore her to power, to undo what the cowardly princes did to her. And the very relics they used against Ithelia will help me find her. My father's skein of secrets. Don't bother looking. It isn't here. It seems my father's alien worshippers locked it away in some vault beneath Westweald long ago. No matter. The skein would help, but I'll find another way to reach my prince. And you believe, Mora? Stand aside, mortal. I will not be swayed from my purpose.
A skein of secrets used to defeat Athelia long ago. I cannot help but wonder what became of it. Come, a skein of secrets, somehow used to defeat Athelia long ago. I cannot help but wonder what became of it. Daedric relics have a way of causing trouble wherever they appear. Even the Echenir could be dangerous in the wrong hands. Hermaeus Mora requires you to make that decision without his guidance, Proxy. Torvasad disturbed fate in 3 different locations. The one who knows must have a reason for instructing us to visit each one. Your choice, Proxy. Hermaeus Mora made it clear that we are to be guided by the decisions you make without undue prompting from him or me. But our work is not complete until we discover what Torvasad seeks there. Excellent. In the interest of hastening our investigation of these perturbations, a physical translocation of... I shall open portals to save us time. Choose one, and I shall follow. An Ayleid ruin? Interesting. Do you perceive the threads of fate? The threads mark Torvasad's trail. Follow them. I will search the surroundings for any
Another
other
find for
hidden
your pack.
signs.
Well now, perhaps my luck is changing for the better. Why, if it isn't my sister Everly's friend! Good to see you! I'm dealing with a real mystery, almost as convoluted as that Waking Flame affair. I'm tracking a group of troublemakers called the Recollection. I don't suppose you're after them too? I guess that business with the Waking Flame cult and Emperor Leovic's Elder Council brought me out of retirement. When the Recollection showed up, people started disappearing. So, I put down my quill and picked up my daggers again. My little sister is off on her own adventures. Honestly, I can't keep track of her comings and goings. I think we can blame that on you, friend. Your example inspired her to go find situations in need of a wandering adventurer. They're an elusive lot. Something between a secret society, a mercenary company, and a cult. I caught wind of people disappearing, and I think they're involved. If you're not after the Recollection, why are you here? Dangerous quarry, but you look like you know what you're doing. It's strange that my pursuit of the Recollection and your hunt for Torvasad led us both to these old ruins. That does give me an idea, though. I propose we work together. There are more Recollection here than I care to tangle with by myself, But maybe we can get some answers together. We can figure out why they're interested in the Reliquary of Stars, why we look for your elusive Dremora. I overheard a recollection mage named Endigor mention a hidden shrine in the ruins. Something about a waterfall in the Flesh Gardens. Not the most pleasant appellation, but maybe we should start there. It's somewhere to the north. It seems to be a revival of an ancient Ayleid cult, or some kind of Ayleid-inspired military order, perhaps. There are a lot of wood elves in their ranks, I'm sorry to say. It's strange. I never even heard of them until a few months ago. I heard rumors about recollection groups poking around Ayleid ruins back in Westweald, and people started disappearing around the same time, including a few I happen to know. I can't say if they were abducted or recruited. It's called the Reliquary of Stars, an old Ayleid archive of some kind. The Mages Guild researchers here say Magicka courses through the very walls. They're too busy with their studies to notice recollection scouts sneaking into the reliquary. Cracked acorns. I don't like the look of these statues. Watch your step in here, friend.
Like every good story, your tale just grows in the telling.
Look! Is that a door behind the waterfall?
There are none left to stand against us.
The recollection is here, all right. Be ready for trouble. I can assist you.
You don't want to do this! Stendarr was with us in that fight. I do believe we're good at this.
Torvasard warned us we'd have company. Torvasard warned us you'd be coming. Though the relic he sought wasn't
Over
here,
here, friend.
he left me to deal with you. This fight is far from over.
I know a trick. Let me help. Guess I wasn't as sneaky as I thought. Must be out of practice. What's that on the floor? Looks like we found the recollection, or some of it. I didn't know Endergor well, but what I knew of him, I didn't like. A bigoted radical at best. I'm surprised he would work with any non-Bosmer at all. What's in that letter? May I see? Huh. That settles the question of whether Torvasard and the recollection are working together. It was no coincidence that we met here today, friend. According to the letter, they haven't found it yet, or even any leads to its whereabouts. If they had, Endigor would be off with Torvasad, looking somewhere else by now. I wonder what happened to the lamp. Something unusual. Let me see. Ah, over by the altar. Is that what you're looking for?
GoldenEye's warning was clear. This Suliok vault is no longer safe. We must move the lamp.
But where can we hide the relic?
I know a cave to the north. The lamp should be safe there, once we apply the appropriate spell.
Was that a memory from the Merethic era? Never mind that. Who's this high elf?
I am Laramil, little wood elf. I assume from what we saw in that memory that Torvasad did not find what he was looking for.
A strange vision. They were worried about the Ayleids, but there haven't been Ayleids here in centuries upon centuries. Speaking of strange, it looks like we've gained a new companion. I assume you know that, High Elf. I see. Well, since it looks like the recollection is working for him, I guess I'm looking for Torvasad now too. There are plenty of recollections skulking about in Westweald. I'll meet you there if you run short of other leads. Nature's luck to you too, friend. I have a feeling our paths will cross again.
Let us speak, Proxy. Curious. There was a relic of Azura here. A lamp. No doubt the mages who removed it feared this place would be sacked by the Alessians. A memory preserved since the early First Era. I wonder what Torvasad wants with the lamp. We must determine what awaits us at the final site. Twice now the threads of fate have led us to a Daedric prince's shrine. I imagine we will find a third such shrine there. The question is whether Torvasad has found another relic or not. Good. Allow me to create another portal to speed our journey. It appears we are in a race against Torvasad, and so far he is winning.
What do you suppose they do for fun around here? Back in the saddle.
Now where I wanted to go.
That could be helpful. Stand up, protect us from harm. Any battle we can walk away from, eh? friend.
As I expected, our paths have once more come together. Enter the portal, Proxy. It seems our investigations have led to the same place. Use the portal to enter the hidden shrine. We must determine what interest Torvasad has here. How he expects a Boethia shrine to lead him back to Apocrypha and the final glyphic. Torvasad seek out a shrine to Boethia. Wait, up above. Torvasad is here.
Ah, Mora's champions. I expected to run into you eventually. Boethia's blade, Abolisher, is mine now. The first of the 3 relics I require is in my hands. Soon, Prince Ethelia will be restored. I hope you are there to witness her glory.
A relic of Boethia? One moment, Proxy. We should speak. As I thought, this is about ancient relics. Torvasad believes they can lead him to Ethelia, the Forgotten Prince. But I do not yet see how he hopes to make use of them. A good question. I find it interesting that Torvasad was not satisfied with only one relic. He wanted to recover 3. A blade associated with Boethia, a lamp from a shrine of Azura, and a skein created by Mephala. I wonder. These princes are known as the Good Daedra in Dunmer tradition. Long ago, they often allied with each other to guide and protect the people of Morrowind. I doubt that is a coincidence. I am not sure. It might prove useful to consult with someone better versed in ancient Dark Elf religion than I am. Fortunately, I believe I know just the elf. Our dear friend Gadain. Come, Proxy. I shall open a portal to Vardenfell.
Laramil, you returned. But I know that look. What's wrong?
Torvasad once more moves against Apocrypha. He seeks to restore the Forgotten Prince. I'll let our friend explain.
Finally, what I know about Daedric princes and relics, I learned at Laramil's side. If she doesn't know what it means, I can't add much more. The good Daedra haven't been widely worshipped in Morrowind for ages. How do you think they're involved? I've never heard any such story, but Holomeon Monastery is just north of here. The monks there preserve the old Velothi traditions. If we're dealing with ancient myths about the good Daedra, they might be able to help. Go on ahead. I just need a moment to confer with Laramil. We'll meet you at Holomeon shortly. We may need to convince the monks that we come in good faith. They rarely welcome visitors who don't share their beliefs.
Nice. What did you find?
well.
Drake.
It's
I
sealed.
think I'd see this one
I
day.
suppose we could knock?
We have no time for this. I shall open a portal.
No need for that. The Golden Eye foretold your coming. Welcome.
The Abbot! Forgive our intrusion, and listen to what our friend has to say.
Greetings, champion. The Golden Eye, Hermaeus Mora himself, spoke to me in a dream. He told me you were coming here. I am Andor Indoril. It is my honor to serve as abbot and historian of this monastery. Only this once, which is why I thought it best to listen. So long as you promise not to harm any monks nor remove any tomes without permission, you may explore the monastery freely. What exactly do you seek here? I know of a few blades sacred to Boethia, but I am unfamiliar with lamps or skeins. They are not among the relics commonly associated with our ancestral spirits. However, there are more secrets preserved here than any one scholar could ever uncover. The Holomean Library, of course. We have many volumes found nowhere else. Follow me, champion. We keep the main entrance sealed, since the more stringent ordinators consider our brethren to be heretics. I assure you, they are not. Ah, I just sent your friends to the library. It's down the stairs to your right.
Look, the Echenir has something to show us. Fate has led us true again.
What?
Yet, we must leave something behind in the event that we fail.
Even if we succeed, the Midwat again may arise some long tomorrow from now.
Hermaeus will not allow that to happen. But I agree. We should leave instructions here for those who come after.
Those devout priests offered themselves so their princes could meet in secret. We must find the gate they used. It could be the access to Apocrypha Torvasad is seeking. Torvasad said the relics would help him find Athelia. He must believe they will lead him to a gate to Apocrypha or the final glyphic in the mythos. We need to find the gate first, but I have no idea where the Shrine of Inevitable Secrets lies. The course of fate is never that simple. Many futures branch from each choice we make. If we know too much, we risk altering our choices and changing the outcome. Therefore, Mora tells us only what you must. As fate's chosen, you will lead the way. We are in a monastery dedicated to ancient knowledge. There must be a book or scholar here that can point the way. Abbot Andor said our coming was foretold. Perhaps the one we are meant to learn this secret from will know you as well.
Curious. I sense a powerful arcane aura surrounding you. You carry something rarely seen on this mortal plane. It reeks of the black arts of oblivion. Wondrous. May I see it? Fascinating. A relic crafted by the Golden Eye himself. Few mortals have ever laid eyes on such a thing. I can see you have been chosen by Hermaeus Mora for something special. A rare honor indeed. Worship implies the subject of one's devotion desires adulation. Hermaeus Mora is beyond such vanities. I give him my respect, not my prayers. If one wishes to uncover the secrets of the plains, it is merely prudent. Ah, the fabled shrine of Anud Nabia. Some say the disaster occurred after the birth of the tribunal, but I think it happened in the Merethic era. If it still stands, it would be along the shore to the north. Perhaps your relic can help you locate it.
I overheard your conversation, Proxy. Anud Nobio is just to the north of here. Gidane and I will meet you there.
Buy a lady a drink at the next inn?
Knife never heals.
Looking forward to seeing what you make with that.
Proxy, just in time. Use the Echenir and see if some lingering memory can lead us to the shrine.
The Prince of Gods caused the sea to swallow this ancient city. Hermora's temple now lies beneath the waves.
But that is where we must go. Methala, Lady of Whispers, take this mortal shell.
Boethia, I call upon you. Dark warrior, let me bear you to the conclave of princes.
The priests allowed their princes to possess them and waded into the water. I know where to find the shrine. Obviously, Anudnabia's lost shrine sunk into the sea ages ago. A fitting end for a place dedicated to the master of the tides of fate. But that will make it difficult to reach. A submerged shrine calls for a powerful spell. I shall weave an arcane shield that will allow us to breathe and walk upon the seafloor. Once those ancient priests were possessed, they must have done the same. Enter the sea when you are ready.
This is incredible. Look at us, strolling along the seabed like it was a street in Necron.
Stay alert and move straight ahead, both of you. And watch out for any large predatory sea life.
Up ahead. I think I see the shrine.
This is it. After you, Proxy.
Island? Where are we? And who are those warriors?
A demiplane, not an island. We are no longer on Nern. Torvasad must be near. I doubt the recollection reached this place without his help.
Laramil is exhausted. Go on. Find Torvasad. We'll catch up.
I do believe we're good at this. We fought well. Another Daedra banished from this realm. No prep. You'll see it done. Vile thing. Stay gone.
Boethiah's blade led me to this portal. The path to the Mythos. Apocrypha's heart. Only those bearing the essence of Azura, Boethiah or Mephala, can access this portal. The gate recognizes Boethiah's blade. Now I can return to the Mythos and find my prince at last.
A permanent portal to the Mythos. I did not know such a thing existed.
Chosen of fate, hold. We must speak.
The one who knows is here. Speak with him.
Torvasad proves surprisingly resourceful. I created this gate to admit none but the mortal vessels of my allies to Apocrypha. Yet the relic of Boethia he carries deceived my defenses. Ah, clever ploy. Torvasad has breached the Mythos, the heart of my realm. Twice before he found his way to Olymphic, holding part of the secret he seeks. Only one part remains sealed. You must stop him from reaching the glyphic of shattered reflections. I created this gate, and I command it still. Behold, this portal is opened and will take you where Torvasad has gone. What happens next is in your hands. I dare not interfere with fate more than I have. You are the chosen of fate. This task is appointed to you. Not by me, but by the demands of causality and consequence. If I try to stop Torvasad, I will fail. You, however, always have a chance. That is the nature of mortals. Now, go.
The Mythos of Apocrypha. Heart of Hermaeus Mora's domain.
I remember an answer to Torvasad's call!
The powers of fate shall revitalize you.
You have no honor, Oblivion spawn.
Get closer to me, friend. Stand close and let me know you.
Get out of there!
faith flow through you.
Laramil's gift protects us both. Laramil's amulet can protect us both. Get closer to me, friend.
We'll see it done. Let's face renewal vigor.
Laramil's amulet can protect us both.
Your prowess was befitting a knight. Well done. This is not the end of our tale. Good form! Feel the current of fate flow through you. Thank you.
Protects us both.
Hi.
Move your feet! Get moving!
Laramil's amulet can protect us both.
We're in this together.
Get closer to me, friend.
The cursed light!
Oblivion are they?
I do not recognize these Dremora. Perhaps Torvasad is not the only one beginning to remember the Forgotten Prince.
I remember our Miramar! Ithelia's servants awakened! My apologies, Mortal.
Stand close and let me shield you.
Mora as a foe. I have no time to tell them any different.
These mortals dare oppose the forces of Miramar.
Laramil's keeping protects us both.
Let us spread the faith, restore your strength.
Laramil's amulet can protect us both.
The currents of fate shall revitalize.
Take the foundations of Apocrypha, my brothers and sisters!
Get closer to me, friend.
Stow your weapons, my friend. We've won.
He found the last glyphic.
The last glyphic and the final secret. I must know what happened to Prince Ithelia.
Defeated Prince Ithelia. Now we must all forget our victory.
Forget? Why should I forget how I took this mortal shell and tracked Ithelia with my skein?
Azura and I did our part with these vessels of flesh, and the land, and the Abolisher.
Listen, my fellow princes. The Lord of Fate is right. Imprison Ithelia in your mythos, Mora. Then erase all memory of her existence.
Imprisoned by cowards, abandoned by betrayers. But I remember, and I know how to free my prince. Away, alone for millennia, I will free my prince and restore her glory. Empty. After roaming Oblivion and Nirn for ages. Tormented by a question I could not even frame. This is my answer! I did not forget my prince! I do not understand. Where is Prince Ethelia? If she escaped, why did she not contact me? You! Is this some new trick of the Lord of Fate? No, this is no trick. Do you see? Prince Ethelia has escaped. She freed herself from this prison, or was freed by some hand other than mine. Perhaps the simple act of remembering restored her power, dissolved her bonds. I do not know. Prince Ethelia is the mistress of the untraveled road. She could be anywhere. Perhaps she will be drawn to places or things she knew before her craven foes locked her away. Yes, that must be right. And I know what I must do. Farewell, mortal. I still have a task to do. I need to find my prince, help her, restore her to the power that is hers by right. And there are other scions out there. I remember them too now. Mortal, fate's chosen. I expect our paths will cross again.
A fate forged the moment Torvasad opened the first glyphic and began to remember. Return to the Mythos Vault, mortal. We must speak. The master of the tides of fate. I perceive everything that may come to pass. Yet, I cannot select the outcomes I prefer. Choice and chance determine which possibility actually occurs. Such as this one. Ethelia is free. I did not lie, chosen of fate, nor was I mistaken. I told you what you needed to know to avert catastrophe, and catastrophe has been averted. For now, the outcome I foresaw will still come to pass. It is only a matter of time. This spire was never Ethelia's prison. Being forgotten was. The moment Torvasad finally remembered his prince, its power to hold Ethelia began to wane. Now, new paths form before us. Some lead to survival, others destruction. A question we all must ponder. Ethelia and her Ilgar, unseen. I cannot perceive their actions, nor can I share what I surmise, lest I unduly affect the course of events. Take counsel with Leramil the Wise, and wait for a new path to open.
Prince Ethelia has escaped her prison, yet reality persists. And Torvasad understood events no better than we do. As I have seen time and time again, the machinations of Oblivion are far beyond mortal comprehension. So I heard, and he did not send us to pursue Torvasad. It appears that the next step we take must be our choice. We should return to Nirn, regroup, and follow the advice of the one who knows. Wait for a path to open before us. That fact has not escaped me, Proxy. Torvasad spoke of restoring his lost realm. Miramor, he called it. And he thought that Athelia would return to places that were familiar to her. Let us return to Grotwood and confer with your friend Baragon. I am relieved to observe the perpetuation of the macrocosm. Our reality has not unraveled yet. For now we must wait and watch. Eventually I shall notice Torvasad's passing in the threads of fate. Then I shall send for you, Proxy. For now, yes. From things Torvasad said, I expect we will find him in Westweald. I shall confer with Baragon about the area and alert you when you are needed. Thanks to you, even though Athelia is free, we still have a chance to preserve our world. Prince Athelia, the Forgotten Prince. The prince that Hermaeus Mora so feared that he imprisoned her and erased her from existence. Now she is free and Torvasad searches for her. I suspect we will see signs of their activity before too long. First, I must return Gadain to Necron. He must watch over Morrowind in case I am wrong about Torvasad's next move. Then I shall go to Westweald, consult with Baragon, wait, observe. Eventually, Athelia's presence will disturb the threads of fate. Of course, Proxy. You are fate's chosen. Any hope we have of averting disaster rests with you. I am only here to aid you in these efforts. For now, go on with your usual activities. We shall need your strength and courage soon enough.
There's a sweet shop around here? Let's take a look. Good quality there.
State your destination. I'll add you to the list. Safe travels to you.
I bet I can bang the dents from my armor while we're in town.
We still have room if you expect to travel.
Well?
may I serve? It depends where you need to go. This is a working ship. We don't traverse all of Tamriel. From here...
Ready to ride. There she is. Who's that with her? He looks familiar. I can't believe the town guard didn't want to help us.
We'll keep looking, Lady Aurelia. I bet he's just laying low somewhere on the island.
I remember you. You helped Isabel during the Sapphire tourney. Oh, you do seem to catch me at my worst, I must say. I'm not hurt, no. Izzy must have told you what happened. I came here with a painter friend, Kiv Linders, and I thought our rooms were burgled a few days ago. Well, it turns out Kiv was the thief. He'd been after my jewelry from the start. Something just felt off. I asked a waitress about him, and she said Kiv was well known as a swindler. I went to his room to confront him, and we tussled. In fact, I tore his travel bag, and one of my earrings fell out. Then he took off running. Nothing truly valuable, but Isabel gave me that ring with her family crest all those years ago. I know it's important to her, and I really wanted to get it back. When I went to the town guard, they just laughed at me.
I cannot believe you lost that ring, Aurelia. Hello, Captain Marceau. Funny to see you here.
Good to see you, Isabel. I know you're upset, but the thief may still be on the island. Perhaps more stolen goods fell from his bag as he ran.
That's a great idea. If he dropped more things as he ran, we could use the trail to track him.
Yes, go and see.
I've heard good things about you, Traveler. I'm glad Isabel has someone she trusts by her side. Hopefully you can find the signet ring before the thief flees Stros Makai. Apologies. I'm Marceau, a captain under the Valois Mercantile banner. I work for Isabel's folks. Thanks, Sai, I got thirsty. I came here to the inn for a drink and saw Lady Aurelia bawling her eyes out at the bar. I've worked for Isabel's parents for many years, yes. I've known both women since they were young, though I must admit, it's been some time since I've seen Lady Aurelia. I just regret I wasn't of any assistance to her. Look around, friend. Stros isn't exactly a bastion of philanthropic do-gooders. Good luck in your search. I'll stay with Lady Aurelia, ensure she stays safe. If the thief is gone, well, Isabel will need to tell her parents about the missing ring.
Ugh, I can smell that from here. Is that hair grease? Ugh, figures. Could be something from our thief. If he didn't hear it hit the ground, he was probably moving quickly. If he cut through here... He went to the docks! I can't wait to get my hands on that skeever.
The old master of Lecky's Blade is a traveling teacher now. She has more
Ooh,
students
Sweetroll.
thanks to you.
I was right. He must have gone for a ship. Let's ask around. Maybe someone saw where he went.
I am on a break, contemplating the Dark Elf there at the boats. One day I'll kill him, I think. Don't know him. Someone came through here in a hurry, though. Thought about killing him, too. Quick like, dagger in the back. Didn't. Someday, maybe. Probably. Ask Adra. I have other things to think about.
That?
I don't take bribes, I'm very busy, and before you ask, no, we don't ship thorn geckos in bulk. Listen, friend, Stroh's is one of the busiest ports this side of Hughes Bane. Lots of folks come through here. But yeah, I saw Kivlinder's. Seems this sly bastard has gone legit. He booked passage on a ship working a job for Velwam Mercantile. Sure, he was on Didesi's ship, the Sensh's Heart. They sailed for Seyda-Neen. Davak Laren over there can get you to Seyda-Neen if you have coin.
Drake, let's talk, my friend. I hoped this would be a quick trip to a distant port. Retrieve the ring, then share a drink at the docks. Instead, I have to ask if you'll sail to Vardenfell with me. I feel like we have to. He's already used the signet to buy a passage on a boat. My parents' business is built on their excellent reputation. What if he uses that ring to withdraw funds or cheat one of our trade partners? Thank you, my friend. On top of what this could mean to my family, I'm just so annoyed with Aurelia. I cared. When I gave her the ring all those years ago, it meant a great deal. I can't believe she let this happen.
Oh, no, he got away! Isabel, I'm so sorry. Are you going after that scoundrel?
Yes, thanks to my extremely kind companion here. Aurelia, what am I going to do with you?
Vardenfell isn't for the faint of heart, but if that's where you want to go, I can probably accommodate you. Not so loud. The docks have ears, you know. We set sail for Seyda-Neen on the first favorable breeze.
You're not a local, are you? I can tell. You're not covered in... Want some food or drink? Someone in the inn can get it for you. Be warned, the cook is terrible. I should know. I used to work there. Oh yeah, I know Kiv. Men like him, they're a lot of fun. Until they drag you into some scheme of theirs and you lose your job. Slimy Fetcher has already moved on. What did he do now? Not shocking. He's a schemer. Left some stuff behind in the tavern and left in a flash. I vouched for him, so I lost my job. Feel free to look through his pack. I think he was headed for Wayrest. Oh, I'm gonna have to lay off the Shane. You know that weird taste at the back of your throat when the Shane goes bad? I've got that. Yeah. He's a thief, of course, and a charmer. That's how he gets you. I first met him in Evinhart. I had nothing valuable, so I wasn't a mark. I only work in places like this to pay for my alchemy studies. He showed back up in town, flashing some merchant house signet ring. He said he'd gone straight. Spent big, charging everything to the house. Chow Chow, the cook, knew something was fishy and got the owner involved. Kiv bolted, and I got fired. What I should do is move on, find another job, continue my studies. But part of me wouldn't mind seeing Kiv get some payback. Maybe I'll take a page from your book, sir, yeah? Track him down in Wayrest and pay him back. I'd known him for a while, casual, before we started up our thing. He treats a person nice when he just wants to have fun. Got a good sense of him. But live and learn and Dumark take my pride, I suppose. I'll be fine. Lesson learned. I've been making some experimental alchemical mixtures, and I'd love to try them out on Kiv.
Stendarr help us. I guess we're heading to Wayrest.
Don't be surprised if you see me in Wayrest. That fetcher deserves some payback. Back in the saddle.
Stendarr keep me safe. And my coins in my purse.
We're just about ready to set sail. I don't know about you, but the moonlit is... I was planning on sailing to Sadrith Mora next, but I don't mind taking you to an Alliance capital. Trade is always good in the capitals.
What do you suppose they do for fun around here?
I've got a lot to do here.
How could I have trusted him? Is there something you need? This is a rather difficult time. Kiv, what? Have you found him? Is he all right? Steady on, Jules. You're better than this. Let me start again. I know Kiv very well. I believe he made off with several items of value. In fact, I handed one to him personally. I poked through his things when he was bathing. I found a note from someone named Goldleaf about a meeting in Belkarth. The note seemed as much personal as business. I confronted him, and now he's gone. I've half a mind to warn this Goldleaf.
Are you Jules? I can tell by your face that fetcher left you in the lurch.
This is just like a romance novel I read once. Aurelia is going to go beet red when she hears what an absolute scoundrel she got herself involved with. And now his other victims are along for the ride.
You want to help track him down?
Now that we've met Jules and Galedra, I think he acted out of character with Aurelia. He must have wanted the signet ring badly. He's nervous, maybe not as careful. I truly wish I hadn't given that thing to Aurelia. Well, when I gave it to her, my feelings towards her were very different. I thought I loved her. I assumed Aurelia would realize what the ring meant to me, and so in turn she'd understand what she meant to me. Drake, no. She's still my best friend, but we've taken such different paths in our lives. It never would have worked out. If you're still game, let's head for Craglorn. Seems we'll have lots of company in Belkarth.
It's not a good day to travel.
Well?
You are ready?
Well? That could be helpful. We can walk away from, eh?
Guard up! Get moving!
What is it?
The Prince of Pain, the captain
And run the same as he did to us.
Ugh, you're giving me a headache. And what's this, more of you? This is not how I figured today would go.
Let's talk to Goldleaf. See what he knows.
She's not lying. He broke my heart. Listen to the young woman.
Was just about to meet with this Kiv Linders, and then these two show up, and now you. Busy time at the tavern. Kiv and I have kind of been flirting with the idea of doing business for a while, and then I get a letter from him saying he's working with the Valois Mercantile, so I say sign me up. Moving high Isle silks over here on the continent. Very desirable among some of my clientele. But from what I'm hearing now, this was all just a con. Oh, that's the pits. Look, I have my own family's good name to protect. I was gonna meet him in the basement here. Entrance is around the side. Why don't you and your imposing friend here go chat with him?
You three stay here. We'll handle this.
This looks like trouble. We're out of here, Linders.
Wait, Fulmort! Look at what you two did. You screwed up a great business opportunity. Okay. I give.
What do you say to some
whatever you want.
celebratory sweets?
I'll give it to you.
Friends of Aurelia Jorvel, right? You got me. You got me. Kiv Linders, at your service. Your soothing night buddy must be Isabel. She wants her ring back. I don't want to be killed. We've got no problems here. You can't. Not really. But you can absolutely trust that I want to walk away from this with my hide intact. I'm betting you're more willing to chat than the stabby sword lady here. And I've got to tell you where the ring is. I hid it, but I'll tell you where it is. You found me once. I'm sure you can find me again. Just let me leave with my beautiful face on my perfect body. All right? Buried at the base of a twin-spire rock. It's just north of Ogandar's winery. Hey, no offense, but I hope we never meet again.
Wait, what friends?
Hello, you fetching fetcher. You cost me my job.
I feel we've come up with punishment that fits his crimes. And we'd like you to choose, please, and thank you.
That fetching... Kiv will just seduce a guard and slip out of town if we turn him in. I have a better idea. Well, I had to stop studying alchemy because I lost my job. What better way to punish him than to try out one of my concoctions? It's a transformative admixture that should turn him into a skeever for a few days. I'm sure I did the measurements right. It'll last for a week at most, maybe a month. Look, it's a bit experimental, but my instructor was really pleased. And best of all, it's applied to the skin, so it has more uses than a drinkable concoction.
Galedra and I have rather different perspectives on punishing Kiv, but we agree he must face some measure of justice. If we just turn him over to the guards, I suspect he'll charm his way out of jail. The same way he charmed me out of... Never mind. Well, Kiv made me feel quite foolish, but I'm not actually angry with him. I want to cherish the time I had with the rogue. Mara, protect a loving heart from such mistakes. I propose to make arrangements to have Kiv taken to a remote monastery. Oh, the Brothers of the Bond are a strict order. Kiv won't be able to leave for 1 full year. It's my hope that he will learn from their philosophy. Also, they are a strictly celibate group. I believe that will help him clear his mind. Kiv, I am taking you on a journey. Time spent in contemplation and service among the Brothers of the Bond will make you a better person.
Hey, wait, no. I am not going to any monastery.
Oh, nighty-night, Kiv.
Thank you, Galedra. By the time that wears off, we'll be halfway to the monastery. It does make me a bit sad that Kiv will not appreciate the favor I'm doing for him. Many would pay well to have the time, solitude, and space to contemplate their life decisions. My hope is that he will emerge all the better for this experience.
I was hoping to try my new concoction. Still, I love this plan. Kiv, forced to live with a group of celibate, contemplative monks? He will hate that.
I can't believe I'm here. Look at this place. There, that rock with the 2 points. Didn't that greedy skeever say twin spires? Drake looks like he was honest. This time. Finally holding it again. This little thing caused so much trouble. Damn. I can't tell you what it means to have this back. Just looking at it, my emotions have me all tangled up. Aurelia knew me better than anyone in the whole world when I gave her this ring. But she didn't know what the ring meant. She never really understood it. Or me. The only thing I want in the whole of Tamriel right now is to see my parents. I need to tell them what happened. Leave this with them for safekeeping. Maybe get a hug from my mom. My parents live in a townhouse near the port in Gonfalon Bay, back on High Isle. I'd love for them to meet you.
Here we go.
Sometimes a little lie saves a ton of explanation.
Isle sound is broken.
This is it. My family home. I'm not nervous. You're nervous.
Bella, is that you? Come on up. We're just upstairs.
Hello, Mother. Hello, Father. I have some news. A thief stole my old signet ring and may have caused us some issues. Don't worry. My friend and I are looking into it.
That would explain some letters we've received.
We caught the thief and I have the ring, but I want you to have it. I clearly can't keep it safe.
I am sure there's a story here, and I bet it involves Aurelia. But for now, I'm just so glad to see you.
My friend, I am proud to introduce you to the Honorable Delvin Valois and Lady Mariette Valois.
Welcome. Isabel writes us often, so we feel like we know you already.
So, now you've met my parents. They really are the sweetest people, even if they can be a little much. Very sure. If I lose the ring on our travels, it could end up in another scoundrel's pockets. Plus, it feels right that the ring returns to my real home, closing a chapter from my past. Yes, exactly. I'd much rather it sit on the mantle here, a reminder of my devotion to my family, and no longer a reminder of the Isabel from all those years ago. We saw justice done and put right something I should have sorted a long time ago. This adventure has reminded me how important it is to be honest with the people you care about. So, hey, your friendship means the world to me. Thanks. Thank you both. I'll feel a lot better if I know you have it. I love you guys.
Of course we'll hold it for you. But you know we trust you.
Just let us know if you need any help sorting out where he went, all right? We love you too.
Gerald Muckle.
You can be assured that all of my bankers... The Rimmen...
Are you newly arrived in Hell? There's an alien room under the Lofrata Hills? I never suspected such a thing.